Hey, and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So here I just want to do a quick catch-up video, some news, some updates, and ultimately give some info and thoughts upon where is Module 30 and what's gonna be happening. So first things first, we just have a week coming to a close now, where yes, we did have the return of the Challenge of the Gods. It's honestly nothing new, and I have made videos on it in the past. It is not really an event you can so easily farm, as you go kill enemies, you get a challenge, you have to complete the challenge, and then you can get a reward. And new this time around, they did actually introduce a new cape, and you can see people are selling it for like over $1 million. Maybe that thing sells, but looking at the amount of time they've been posting it for, potentially not. But yes, you can see it right there, and honestly kind of meh. But if you're a collector, it is something new. But again, this event is very hard to farm. You obtain a quest every day here, the Blessing of the Gods, which gives you this pack, which can have like the Celestial Mantle and I suppose the new Shroud. You can check the rewards here, and that's where it is listed. So it does drop and people are selling it. The previous one honestly looks better. The next thing to move on to is actually login rewards. If you haven't been logging in, you might want to do so just for, some extra bits. So you're going to obtain this Treasure Seeker consumable pack, 10 Scrolls of Life, and a free Stone of Health. On Legendary, not bad at all. We can go ahead and claim that right there for ourselves, and you just get those items in your inventory. They are bound to your account, so you can move them between whatever character you want them on. Same with the title. 4 days later, we will be getting 1,000 Insignia Powder, and then a Vanity Pet Choice Pack. We only have 7 days left to participate, so make sure you're logging in each day of the week if you haven't been already. So on top of that, we actually have the third part of the Battle Pass active now, since last Tuesday. And this ends November the 5th, so you only have 3 weeks to do it. But you do get a lot more XP. These quests giving 125, the random skirmish and trial actually now giving 195, with the random dungeon 225, to make up for the time difference. You only have 3 weeks to complete it versus 5 weeks as we had previously. If you do have the premium pass, you'll have an extra 4 weeks. And this is where we go to the calendar and we question, when's Module 30 gonna happen? Where's it at? And do we have any news of it? Just checking here, you can see that the Battle Pass ends November the 5th, and then we get the last chance period. Usually how it's gone is we get the next module at like the beginning of the last chance period or the end of the last chance period. So it would be very likely we're going to get Module 30 in November the 12th. And that would also be because they sped up the progress for this final part, because otherwise why would they do it? But they don't yet have like another battle pass announced. They don't have free claim items slotted on the calendar. Maybe they're being a lot tighter on it. And on top of that, I've asked around and not one person at all knows anything of what Module 30 is going to be about. Is it going to be a continuation of Mount Hope now? Are we getting, say, a trial where we fight Gromath? That could be a potentiality and would make sense. But again, we don't know. There is the whole thing with Cryptic Studios staff getting laid off and new staff coming on with Deca Games, taking over the development of the game. And in all likelihood, it's Module 30, so they should have already made all the content and be pretty much ready to ship it out and already be working on, say, Module 31. So I think we can be confident that we will be getting Module 30. It will just be from then on that things might get a bit shaky, like Module 31. What kind of content are we getting? Are they going to keep up with the same content period as they have been doing in the past or not? Like every 4 months we would get a new module 3 times a year, rotating between a new dungeon and a trial. And this module was an exception, whereas we just had a new dungeon and now we got a new dungeon again. So my hunch is, that we'd be getting like a new trial that's not going to be play tested. I don't think the trial would be very mechanically heavy. Probably a bit like Demogorgon with not a lot going on, big bag of hit points. And so maybe they didn't feel they needed like the community to playtest it, and this module might be the first that doesn't even go to the preview public server, or if it does, it might only come like a week before, or maybe 2 weeks before, because again, yeah, November the 12th is a bit less than a month away, so they do have time to release news and put content on the preview server for testing. If we do look ahead with regards to events, we will be getting Masquerade of Liars, which will have a new visage, so they are updating that, the Veil of Midnight, and then returning the Mask of the Fallen and the Deep Denizen visage. And after, say, module 30 launches, we'll be getting Harvester of Nightmares, which comes with tokens, and you can get some decent rewards there. It's just a daily participation event. Other than that, nothing spectacular. No like battle pass announced, no claim-free items, which is a bit weird to get that now. I'm not sure why, potentially for people who missed the previous one, but I'm still gaining the thing. But yeah, module 30 in my opinion is gonna bring like a new trial, a bit of an expansion of Mount Hope now, and Celestial Insignias I think are gonna be the next big thing. That's just my guesses. Again, we have no clue. The devs have not been transparent whatsoever, other than Warlock changes and a few other class tweaks. But once again, thanks for watching. Another special thank you to all these channel members for your extra support, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now. Oh, and yeah, on a last note, I'm not quitting Neverwinter. I'll still be making videos, I'll still be making guides, I'll still be playing the game. But yes, over the past week, I have been making a lot of Throne and Liberty content, and we'll see where that goes. I do intend to make more videos on that game, as I do seem to be getting an audience for it that do like my videos. I'm sorry if you're not one of those. The game is great fun. There is 1 or 2 grievances I have with it, and I do intend to still make a comparison video. But more details later.